Hello, our community school family. Before we leave for spring break today, I wanted to remind everyone that OCS will be closed tomorrow in observance of Cesar Chavez Day. This marks the end of the initial 3 weeks of school closure. To see our school so quiet and closed is quite sad. While school has been closed, our staff has been busy, working on putting together review lessons, building a distance learning program, passing out meals, and answering questions the best we can with the information that we have. We know that our families have not chosen to be at a remote learning school. And while this is not how we envisioned the year going, we are doing everything we can to provide our students with social, emotional, experiential learning opportunities. Please understand that distance learning programs take years to create, while we have had only a mere few weeks. Our staff has been working tirelessly trying to provide an equitable program for when we return from spring break. Thank you to my wonderful administration, teachers, and support staff who have figured out how to create educational opportunities from nothing. We have never done this before, and even though this is extremely challenging, everyone has stepped up to find ways to make learning work at a distance. This has been a new challenge for us all. I am so proud of our parents and guardians for waking up every day trying to figure out what to do in this new normal. Many of you are working from home, trying to help your child access education at home in new ways. We know many of you are not teachers and didn't choose to be homeschool teachers. Did you know that 70% of our teachers are homeschooling their own children at this time as well? Many of you have multi-generational families to care for under one roof. To say this is a stressful time is an understatement. Please remember to take care of yourself, for your child, for your family. Take time in the day to breathe, play, and rest. Please do not worry about perfection and give yourself, your child, your family, your teacher, your admin, some extra grace as we continue to learn and adapt daily. We are working around the clock to find solutions and ask that you stay solution-oriented as well. We are all learning together and ask for your patience as the staff works with the weight of your child's education on their shoulders. I am proud of our community for doing everything we can to keep others and ourselves safe and healthy. Thank you for following the guidance of the CDC, the mayor, and the governor by washing your hands often, wiping down surfaces, and keeping at least 6 feet away from others. Thank you to those that have stopped play dates and gatherings because they are simply not safe. Thank you to the essential workers in our community who go out every day to provide healthcare, deliveries, and food distribution for us all. Thank you for staying at home. OCS urges you to continue doing these things and remember that it is important to keep our children at home and away from others. We know that even adults have a hard time staying 6 feet apart, but no one's life is worth a gathering. We know it's hard, but it is the only way to prevent the spread of this virus. You may have seen the governor's press conference yesterday, where he laid out reasons where he and State Superintendent of Instruction are stressing and recommending that school campuses remain closed for the remainder of the school year. In the attached letter below, there is a link if you want to watch this press conference. Our community school will be following this recommendation and will remain closed for the rest of the 2019-2020 school year. I know that is something that is hard to hear, and it is something that is hard to say. Classes will, however, continue online. When we return from spring break on Tuesday, April 14th, our distance learning program will begin, and our students will be working together with teachers and support staff to begin to learn new material. Julie and her team have done an amazing job setting up a schedule of live sessions and expectations for what class should look like at home. OCS will also continue meal service for any student in need of a meal. Yes, we will be serving meals during spring break. Remember, you don't have to qualify for free and reduced meals. You don't have to order in advance. You don't have to come every day. You can pick up a meal for any school age child, TK to 12th grade. The student does not have to go to OCS. Actually, 90% of the families we're serving are not OCS families. Your child doesn't have to be in the car, and the meals are free. New meal times. In order to lessen exposure to our staff and the families picking up meals, we will be serving meals on Mondays and Thursdays only moving forward from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Please come to the front parking lot to our drive-through line and stay in the car. It is simple and fast. And since we are now serving only 2 days a week, multiple meals will be given to provide for the week. So on Monday, you can get up to 3 meals per child, and on Thursday, you can get up to 2 meals per child. Panda Partners put together backpacks of food staples for our families. If you need one, please reach out to Julie or I, and we will make sure that one makes its way to you. If you received one already, please reach out when you have a need, and we can provide you another one. We have a limited supply of Chromebooks left, but if you do not have a device at home that your child can use for a portion of the day, please send an email to answers@ourcommunityschool.org by Wednesday, April 15th. We will try to fill these requests in the order they are received. Also, we are going to be trying something new, admin office hours. This will be an opportunity to Zoom in and ask Julie and I questions about the school. This will be a session to answer questions in a positive forum. We understand the level of frustration and confusion are high right now, and we hope that if we can answer some of these questions for you, it will relieve some of that. You are welcome to log on and listen or ask your questions. Our first admin office hours will be tonight, Thursday, April 2nd at 5:30 p.m. before we are off for spring break. Log in below, and in the letter below are the details for the Zoom. Lastly, we ask that you take this time over spring break to have a break and enjoy your families at home. Distance learning will begin when we come back, and building or upgrading your family plan now will help your child be successful. Thank you for being a part of our OCS family, and we look forward to the time when we can all be together again. Stay healthy.